and welcome to your reading, Gemini. This is for all Gemini placements. And a special happy birthday to those Geminis who have their birthday this month in May. I hope you have a great one. But anyways, today we're going to look at your month ahead. If you haven't checked out the May Pick a Card, I will leave that in the description box so you can get a full view of your month ahead. But we're going to use the Lenormand to get the themes of the month, and we'll get into the tarot and oracle as well. So before we get started, let's take a moment to call in our guides. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides of the highest vibrational frequency, please be with us today to provide the most accurate, meaningful messages for Gemini in regards to May 2023. Thank you for your clear and accurate messages, and thank you, Gemini, for being here. So what are the main themes, main things going on in May for Gemini? What's going on in May for Gemini, Spirit? Clouds. I feel like there's something that's been unclear, hazy even. Maybe there's been something that you haven't been able to make a decision on, that you'll be getting some clarity this month. Well, let's get some more information. Can you expand, please, Spirit? Wow. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. So there is some choice that you are making this month. Likely has to do with a female, perhaps, or there could just be a woman in your life that is important this month. But there's something here with making a choice that you've had some confusion about. Maybe you didn't know what way to go, and you're going to be making a decision on your path forward. The number 22 you could be seeing a lot this month, or that could be meaningful to you in some way here. But I also see that you're going to be getting out more. You could be like being more social this month. Perhaps you've been going into this month, been a little upset or down the dumps, maybe a little depressed, something that's just been keeping you from socializing, keeping you from doing much. But something is going on this month. Maybe it's because it's your birthday, or it's just warmer, whatever it is. You're getting out more. You're definitely going in public more. You could be spending more time with friends and family, meeting a new woman or a divine feminine in your life. And this could really help launch you forward and down a different path completely. You could be going to like some sort of event, like a wedding or a gathering, but you're definitely getting out of the house more. You're getting more clarity on some decision you have to make, and also just feeling more optimistic. Like we have this negative face, like looking towards the past and on the future, you're like seeming more optimistic this month. And I feel like you're getting out of your head. You might have been just in a negative headspace for a while. And I feel like there's someone coming into your life that is helping you get out of this funk, or maybe you're moving on from divine feminine. But there's definitely some forward momentum here. I feel like you're choosing this month to be happier. You're choosing this month to make moves. You're choosing this month to get out, be more social, to make things happen instead of like sitting around kind of feeling down in the dumps and miserable in some sense. We're going to use the tarot and get more information, more details. But overall, it looks like a more social, decisive, clear-minded month for Geminis. So we're going to do a 6-card spread now. Spirit, what is the main message, the main thing going on in May for Geminis? Oh, sorry, a fly just landed on my head. That was freaking me out. And what is the main thing that Gemini is going to be focused on this month? And what is not going to be a focus? What can wait? What is being put in the back burner? Not important this month for our Geminis. Oh, shoe fly. And what is something that Gemini is blind to? What's a surprise, something coming this month for Gemini? these up a little bit. And what should Gemini avoid this month? And what is your overall action and advice for Geminis? Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords. All right, so whatever's been going on, some sort of tower moment, something that's just been keeping you chained down, that's been keeping you in this negative headspace, that is being broken down and taken away. This could be this eclipse, is this eclipsing whatever this is that's been bringing you down, that's been causing hardships. You could have been in like disagreement with someone, fighting. It could be a lot of this, I feel like, is internal. Like there's been something going on internally that you've been talking down to yourself, thinking negatively, just not seeing things clearly. And it's being shown to you this month. You're getting clarity on this, of what's been holding you back. You're like realizing that maybe your thoughts and your actions and some dependency of some sort could be really holding you back. And you're going to have the option or the choice this month to overcome this difficult situation. And I feel like you're doing this by getting out of your head, spending more time in nature and spending more time with other people. But whatever this is that's no longer serving you is being shown this month and is being, very obvious, and you have the opportunity to just tear down these walls you built up, these dependencies, potential addictions, something that's just been chaining you down. You're going to be overcoming. Yeah, here we have Spirit doesn't want you to stay in this indecisive mode here, because we have the Seven of Cups reverse. This is like unable to make a choice, unable to move forward. And what is doing this is something to do with this devil energy. This could be really anything, but anything that is chaining you down, keeping you in a negative headspace. This could be substances of some sort. This could be a codependent relationship. But I feel like for a lot of you, this stems from some sort of internal dialogue, this negative thoughts you've been having about yourself that's really preventing you from moving forward. And what this is it's keeping you from socializing. It's keeping you from feeling happy. And there could have been something here like maybe like a victim mindset in a way, which is very common. We all have experienced it at some point. But I feel like you're getting this shift in perspective that you have more control over your happiness. You have more control over like your future in how you feel. And you're really being shown that this month. And you have the ability, you have the capability to make this decision to let go of whatever's been chaining you. Because it's causing you unhappiness and depression and anxiety, whatever it is, it's keeping you from moving forward. So you're identifying this month and you're able to move forward. And Spirit wants you to avoid hanging on to these burdens, hanging on to these negative thoughts, hanging on to the past and the memories. Spirit wants you to become more present. For a lot of you, there could be someone that's really on your mind from the past that is really keeping you in this headspace. And Spirit wants you to let go of these chains that bind you to the past. Like you're not really living presently. You're in your head and you're not living in your body like in this present moment. So something's going to happen and shake your world up that's going to make you identify this, to kind of like snap with it. So this could be perhaps, something's revealed to you. This could be a loss of a friendship or a relationship or something like that. But whatever it is that's being taken away is something that's not serving you. And it's going to really make things a lot more clear of what needs to go, what changes need to be made. But of course, you have free will to make these changes. So Spirit doesn't want you to hang on to anything negative that's ready to go. All these burdens, these thoughts. It's time to release what doesn't serve you. Surrender to the universe. Let go of the past. Let go of worry about the future and live more presently in this moment. Release what's been weighing you down. You're carrying too much of a load on your shoulders. Like you're thinking too much about maybe like past mistakes. You're like have regrets. You feel like you should have done this, like, oh, this person hurt you, whatever it is. you're holding on to past traumas and past hurt, and a lot of it has to do with you being hard on yourself. And Spirit wants you to let this go. And when you do this, when you release these change, these dependencies, these negative thoughts, you're going to get so much clarity, and you're going to end up being a lot more confident and free, sure of yourself, decisive, passionate again. And Spirit is really making it clear that to work on your thoughts, you could journal, but really spending time in nature, doing things differently. Get out there on walks, get fresh air. This will do wonders. And clear your mind of whatever this devil energy is. And maybe you don't really know, and it's time, I think a lot of you do, but you can really sit with your thoughts, journal about it, get clear on it, and don't be too hard on yourself, because I feel like there's a lot of energy here that you've been hard on yourself lately. Just take one of these these negative things off at a time that are holding you back, and then start to replace them with some positive habits. It will be, like I said, really helpful for you to get out, spend time with people, do things differently. I feel like you might be in the same routine day after day, perhaps. And I feel like spending time with other people, going out on walks, being in nature, saying yes to invitations to things that you get, will be really good for you. You really have the opportunity to feel more aligned, more in tune with yourself. There could be someone new in your life that is a fire sign or has a lot of fire in their chart, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But I really see this is you embodying this energy. Just in really making choices, making decisions to find what feels good for you, find what makes you feel happy. Release these thoughts and don't be too hard on yourself. It's okay, but really what's not serving you is going to be made clear this month. And you have the choice. It's up to you, free will to identify this, to see it as it is. Be honest with yourself. What are these chains that you have? What is holding you back? It really could be old heartbreak, things from the past. So really doing some shadow work, some inner child work, go out and play, no matter what your age is, going out in nature, going to the park, planting a garden, being silly, hanging out with friends, doing something that really just makes your heart happy. Just find what feels good. And if you're not sure, just go out there and try new things. If you're I don't know how to make a decision, I don't even know what I want to do. That's okay. Just do something different. Do something exciting. Go out of your comfort zone. Do something out of your comfort zone. No matter, it doesn't have to be huge, but something every day. And journal every day. I really feel like physical exercise is going to be so good for you, especially out in nature. Surround yourself with trees, whatever it is. Get some fresh air. Do some breath work. Break a sweat every day, release pent-up emotions would be so good for you. So we have two major arcanas here. We have 2 cups and 2 wands. So we don't have any pentacles. We do have a sword on the bottom. But I feel like there isn't too much of a emphasis on the material realm, like work or money this month. It doesn't mean that's bad. I just think this month is really focused on your internal dialogue, your emotions, what makes you happy, what burdens you need to release, what emotions you need to release, and bringing forth passion and energy into your life. If you've been feeling really down in the dumps, low energy, there's a huge opportunity this month to feel more energized, to feel just passionate and a lot of vitality. And I really think it's from going out of your comfort zone and getting that exercise going in nature. I know some people live in cities, but there's always something you can do. Get house plants, go to the park, open up your windows, make sure you get some light and some fresh air into your place every day. There could be a lot of stagnant energy in your home, especially if you've been home feeling down in the dumps or something like that. You're already in your own negative headspace. Your space could just really need some freshness to it, and also decluttering your space as well as your mind. will really be helpful. Maybe you would carry a lot of things, or have a lot of things in your home that remind you of past pains and stuff. Maybe like, you know, the clutter around your home could really be weighing on you. There's studies that show this. So consider really decluttering your mind and your space this month, and it will be really good for you. You really have the opportunity to shed things that aren't serving you and to come out feeling more aligned, more like yourself, more energized and happy by the end of the month. Now, what else for Gemini spirit? Ooh, release. You need some release here in all different ways. Maybe that focusing more on pleasure and fun. So we have here the card orgasm. Thrust your body, elevate your spirit, open the gates to your renewal. So this could be literal. Spirit is like, you know, have more fun, even if it's just by yourself, and be safe, whatever. But also this has to do with like release and pleasure, right? You're holding on to some things that you're, you know, a lot of tension in your body. So this could be really helpful. This is actually the card of the day recently. You might have saw that on like TikTok or YouTube short. But anyways, yeah, if it's not this specifically, then what pleasure can you bring into your life? What can you do to make yourself feel good? And I really feel like releasing, that's the word that came to me right away when I saw that. But we're going to look in the book and see what else it has to say for this. What's the number? 29? Yeah, look, the keyword's release. Release is a necessary part of life that you must give way to from time to time. When that does not happen, your soul becomes too overwhelmed and will seek release in other more destructive ways. Never is this more true than with emotions. Lower vibrations such as anger, sadness, jealousy, and rage can consume you if they are left unchecked. You may think you are getting over what you feel by ignoring it or locking it in the back of your mind, but eventually your emotional baggage will seek another outlet and may manifest in self-destruction, illness, chaotic outbursts, or other negative expressions of release. An emotional release doesn't have to be dramatic. There are many ways you can free yourself from the storm brewing within. Giving yourself to creative expression is a healthy way to channel darker emotions. Dance or cook or lose yourself in art, body expression, or music. The medium doesn't matter if it brings you a sense of freedom. How perfect is that for what we were talking about? Emotional release. You've been carrying around these emotions, these traumas around, and Spirit really wants you to find an outlet to release that. And we were talking about inner child, right? Having fun, playing. This totally goes with that too. So you can, like the book said, dance, cook, go out in nature, do some art, have sex with yourself or with other, you know, just do something that makes you feel good and releases any pent-up emotions. Yeah, because I feel like you've been holding on to something for far too long. And if you do this, you're going to feel a lot better, a lot lighter, a lot more light, a lot happier by the end of the month, Gemini. But that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated. I hope you found it helpful. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment, and have a great day, a great month. And again, happy birthday to my May Geminis. I love you guys so much, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.